wrong place, bitch, you know you dead. Place, bitch, you know you dead. Look at my stay low, I'm the baddest ever step. You in dead. Look at my stay low, I'm the baddest ever step. You in the wrong place, bitch, you know you dead. Look at my stay low, I'm the baddest ever step. You in the wrong place, bitch, you know I kill you dead. Look at my stay low, I'm the baddest ever step. You in the wrong place, you in the wrong place, you in the wrong place, you in the wrong place. Bitch, you can die, be born again, die, be born again, die, be born again. Bitch, you can die, be born again, die, be born again, die, be born again before I do something with you, ho.
All right, what is going on, entertainment? So time coming to y'all with another video. We're doing a quick follow-up on Lemmy versus Joseline. You already know what to do. Hit that like button, hype up the video. Let me know what y'all think down below, okay? So Lemmy has responded back to Joseline as to what he accused her of. And Joseline went further and even made a video saying that he's trying to silence her in regards to everything. And y'all, I'm a little slow. Don't get me started. I know that last video I said why she taking 50 cents. It's because of the documentary. Child, I went out last night, a nigga's tired. No shade. So it just hit me. After I got off the video, I was like, oh shoot, because of the documentary. Anyway, this is what Joss had to say, y'all, poolside, by the way.
I'm very much in distress. I'm very much going through a lot. This man is trying to kill me. My onboard Sean is stressed me out, and he thinks I'm gonna not use my freedom of speech. Use my freedom of speech for the shit that he's doing to me and been doing to me. You let me. I'm gonna continue you to use my freedom of speech on your ass. You try to me. You try to take me out. And I'm not gonna let you do it. You stressing me out every day. You ended up having me in the hospital 2 days ago. And I'm not gonna stop until you do right by me.
Okay, and then she said surviving Zeus Network coming very soon to Why Are You Here TV and surviving Lemmy. This is about to go down. I'm telling it all. Justice Cabaret Inc. is in business with them, not Jocelyn Hernandez. Right? This is how I feel about it. Like, I see a little bit of both sides in this whole situation. Because I see where Lemmy could be coming from when it comes to dealing with Jocelyn, because we all know she's not the easiest person to deal with. Okay. I would not think he would be that crazy enough to stop her payments completely over a picture. Now, the network thing is what's debatable, because if there is something in the contracts that they sign to where she cannot start her own network that is very similar to Zeus or just a network in general, that's where it becomes a legal situation. But do I feel like it was over that one picture? No. Okay. Now, he did reply back, which y'all know Lemmy is good for a good statement. Okay. That nigga gonna give you 3-4 statements all at once. He posted a text thread of Ballistic texting him about this image. So there's a image that Jocelyn posted on her story of basically Lemmy putting a screenshot of her and Tilo in a picture. I know Tilo over there snickering like a Cheshire cat with all the drama he done caused just by being in a picture. As y'all seen this picture, he says, hi Jocelyn. I saw the Now This TV post. You're still within the exclusivity period. I don't know if you know what that means, but it's like a relationship. Like, you're not gonna get out. Anyways, and you remain tied to the franchise through your ongoing involvement and participation, which makes any engagement with a competing platform a direct conflict and may place you in breach of your contract. Now, where I find this to be a little bit hypocritical is you cannot do stuff like this and take from the competing network. That is where I feel like it's a little hypocrisy. It's a bunch of hippos, because if they're that much of a competing network, you shouldn't have none of their people on your stuff. And to be honest, Tilo people is what kind of sparked up baddies. When Diamond came on baddies, she made it pop more. Ivory came on baddies, she made it pop a little bit more. When ET came on baddies for that one season, although she was not liked, that was a viral season because of that whole situation with Tasiki. So it's like, let's be honest here. As much as it's this whole exclusivity situation, you're kind of in collaboration with the man, like unknowingly. Y'all get what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like it's a little bit of hypocrisy when it comes to stuff like that. Now, Lemmy did put out his statements and he said, let me be clear. We believe in the cabaret girls. We see real stars, not just whores. We're committed to giving them the platform to, actually shine, to, do it like it's your B day, baby. Yeah. Anyways, in our view, they were never truly positioned to outgrow or outshine the lead, kind of like the Pussycat Dolls. And Jocelyn, you can't even sing. And at the time, we're not treated in a way that reflected their value. That's exactly what we're changing. We're not in the business of limiting talent. We're building it. That's why we brought Cabaret Girls into the Baddies franchise. We'll continue to cast them across multiple Zeus shows to increase their visibility, income, and long-term opportunities. We're not discarding them because someone wants to start their own network. We're like investing in them. And for everything else, this situation stems from a clear breach of agreement that we made repeatedly. Repeated good faith efforts to resolve privately, respectfully, and calmly. Taking things public with inaccurate and disparaging narratives because the outcome isn't favorable doesn't change the facts. Facts are facts, kid. Jocelyn, bullying won't work. Manipulation won't work. I'll continue to move with professionalism and respect. I might curse you out behind the scenes, but that comes with the territory. The idea that she hasn't been paid is like ridiculous, abysmal, insanity. She's been paid well beyond standard fees, along with additional support, opportunities, and residual style payments we've consistently honored. From day one, my goal with Zeus was to create more financial upside for our partners, and we've done, exactly that. What I won't do is ignore repeated breaches. I mean, come on. And another thing I'm finna call Lemmy out. If we want to talk about breaches, why are your girls online telling all of the show? Let's talk about a breach. Let's talk about a breach. No shade. Like, why do we all know the season of Haddies? You get what I'm saying? Gone are the days with certain bloggers would know certain things and then the masses wouldn't know. Those days are gone. Everybody knows everything. So if we're gonna talk about breaches, let's handle breaches all around. Because the baddies violate breaches every day on the wake up. If we're gonna be honest, I don't feel like it's wrong I didn't feel like it was wrong for Jocelyn to have taken that picture with Tilo because he came in to support her. So what is she gonna do? Ignore him? He came with his group of people, whatever. He supported her. He probably brought her gifts. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, what she's just supposed to say no, get out. My jaw, Tilo now I believe lives in Miami. So it's like it was just the right moment, the right time. Plus, once again, I do believe he helped her with the app. That's just my opinion. I tried to handle this privately and respectfully, but instead it's been taken public with disparagement and threats. That doesn't change the fact. And to be clear, I've never attempted to harm anyone. Have you seen Ballistic? The nigga's big as just saying. I've never attempted to harm anyone, especially Jocelyn, who could really beat me up anyways. Axel X. Anyways, I've always treated her with respect and her husband with respect. And this is where he posted the text thread where Jocelyn posted her being in the hospital, which he then posted his text thread of Ballistic texting him saying like, hey, can we handle this whole breach of contract thing another time? He was like, good morning. Jay is in the hospital with pregnancy complications. I'll need some time to talk to her about everything and would appreciate pausing this discussion until she's good. I had to take her to the ER last night. And then he responded with this post in his text thread and said, her husband sent me that text on a Thursday. The baddies went up on a Tuesday. I'm just saying. So the fact that she posted this hospital pic and tried to make it seem like I had anything to do with her being there is crazy work. I have absolutely nothing to do with her not doing well. Another thing too, this is another thing where it's like, girl, let me. This kind of, I don't think that him doing that made her rush to the ER. Her blood pressure went up, but it didn't help it. That's what I think it is. And y'all know Jocelyn, she's very dramatic. She's gonna blame it all on him. Do I think that video with them saying they're going to collab and all that, was it a little bit petty? Yes, because she could have easily said, "Hey, no pictures, no recording with Tilo." Because when I was there, he did not come to the red carpet. Like, he came in and he went to his section, and then there had people follow him. Some of the media followed him, them two, and then started taking pictures and video of them. That could have easily been stopped. So I do feel like it was a little petty on Jocelyn's end. But once again, let's not act like half of the people on that network are not on your network. So it's like, how big of a breach really is it, if we're gonna be honest? Okay, Jocelyn though do need to stop stressing herself out. There's no reason you should be crying like you back with Steve. Like, no, Jocelyn. Okay, that's years ago, Jocelyn. We do not need you to have any medical emergencies. You are with child. Okay, so that is the last thing you need to do, is to be crying like you better go back to this club, baby. Like, we do not need that Jocelyn back. Okay, you have grown past that. Another thing I like to mention is none of the cabaret girls, from what I saw, were at the premiere as well. So take that for what you will. That Lemmy Pepper is a very smart one. He's basically saying that when they were under you, they weren't going nowhere, and now we trying to put them in rooms that you couldn't. So, Jocelyn, that's on you, because I do agree with Lemmy when it comes to that. It was giving PCD. Jocelyn, when it came to the cabaret, the girls, it did not seem like they were allowed to flourish and do other things outside of the show, or it's like they were stopped from doing other shows or other opportunities, to be honest, because of the cabaret. So it is good though that now they're able to do a lot more shows and stuff. That I agree with Lemmy on. Okay. Let me know what y'all think down below about this whole situation. I feel like although people are gonna think this is gonna be the end and she's gonna do the docu, I don't think so. Money talks and BS walks. We've seen this time and time again with Natalie. It's gonna take one conversation, it's gonna take one call, and it's gonna take one check, and all of this will be blown over and done. And Jocelyn will probably be back on the cabaret late this year or early next year. My prediction. Let me know what y'all think, and we're out, babies.
Welcome to the house of entertainers.